Since 1999, the Cadillac Escalade has set the bar for a premium luxury SUV. We are so excited today here at Ontario Motor Sales to showcase for you this 2025 Escalade Premium Luxury with the Touring Package. We are going to give you a sneak peek of the options and features on this Escalade, so that way you can see everything you're going to get right from the comfort of your own home. If you are so lucky to be in the market for an Escalade, I mean, what a beautiful vehicle. This is a lifestyle choice. It is absolutely a phenomenal SUV for you and your family. It's going to look great in the driveway, but more importantly, driving this Escalade really is the most luxurious thing you can do for you and your family. Now, underneath the hood of an Escalade, we have a 6.2 liter V8 engine connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. If you have some toys that you need to tow, this will definitely be able to do that. This also has the trailering package as well, so you're going to see some of those cool features when we get to the inside. Now, looking at the side profile, I mean, the Escalade has always been a big standout SUV. Big back doors, absolutely just a great presence. Now, this touring package is going to give you the soft closed doors with the power open and close feature. It's also going to give you the adaptive air ride suspension. So behind these 24-inch 10-spoke laser-etched wheels, we have the adaptive air ride as well as the magnetic ride control. So to give you an idea what that means is the magnetic ride control can adjust the dampening of the suspension in absolute milliseconds. So that is why we have that incredible Cadillac ride in such a big SUV. That magnetic ride control is really going to do the job for you. And the air ride suspension allows you to raise and lower the height of this Escalade if the different terrains permit, or of course even just getting in or out of the vehicle. But that air ride suspension combined with the different drive modes is going to give you that great Cadillac feel no matter what you are encountering on the road. Now, as we continue down the side, I want to show you what you're going to get in the cargo area. I mean, we've got tons of room in the back. We obviously have the well-known LED taillights on the back, those nice big tall vertical lights. Taking a look at the full tailgate, again, it's just as stunning from the rear as it is from the front. I love this big colored Cadillac logo, the Escalade badge, the dual exhaust that's integrated right into the rear bumper. And now the Escalade as well has the option to flip up just the rear glass. So if you want to have easy access to the trunk, maybe if you're dropping in groceries or things like that, just by pushing this button here on your key fob, you can pop open the glass, or of course you can pop open the full tailgate as well with another double click of the tailgate. Opening this back up, look at how much room we have back here with the third row seats. I mean, this is probably part and parcel of why you're looking at an Escalade. It's got tons of cargo space. Then of course, if we need to fold down those seats, they are power folding rear seats and they fold down very quickly, as you can see here. One of those little things that, I don't know, I do a lot of videos, and when the seats take forever to fold down or up, I mean, we're spoiled, but it can be a nuisance. Flipping these headrests back up so we can show you the great interior here. We also have the folding second row seats and a regular outlet in the back too. So if you're going to be doing some tailgating, you need to plug something back in the trunk, you can certainly do that right here. Little sneak peek, again, that AKG reference audio system, 19 speakers, incredible audio. So if you like your music, this is sure to not disappoint. Again, coming around the passenger side here, this beautiful crystal black paint, those 24-inch wheels, absolutely stunning. And then coming around to the front, I mean, if you ever want to see what just luxury looks like, the front end of a Cadillac Escalade has always been something notable. Look at these great looking LED headlights. We've got this beautiful crystal front grille. Again, that colored Cadillac logo, just stunning looking. Now let's go take a look in the back and then we'll hop into the front. So I don't know what to show you first. We have the power opening doors, and then we have the power assist side steps. So we'll kind of try to do both of this at once, but all you have to do is just push the button on the back, and then look at this, our doors pop open for us. I mean, whew, talk about spoiled. Power assist steps to hop in, and then look at the second row of your Escalade. These stunning looking captain's chairs, perforated leather with this great contrast piping and stitching, the badge in the center, the nice comfortable armrests, and then having a look up, that panoramic sunroof that goes all the way to the back. We have the black headliner. Ventilation is in the roof as well, so that way all the back passengers get the proper ventilation to them, especially if you have kids in car seats. It's going to get the vent from above, so that way they stay nice and comfortable inside. Now, to get to the back seat, really simple. Just give this 2 clicks and you can hop into the back, and you can see there's lots of room back here. This was designed for adults in the 3rd row. All right, so you can really be nice and comfy back here. We do have some cup holders in the back as well, USB ports back there so they can stay charged up. And then flipping this, you can even slide the seat back and forth right here by giving this a pull, and they'll slide back and forth. Now let's hop in real quick, because I do want to show you. So we do have rear climate control back here. They can adjust their temperature. 3-stage heated seats for the captain's chairs. We have our cup holders built in here, so that slides out all nice and easy. And then USB ports down there as well, and another regular home outlet. Now that we're back here, I want to show you a little sneak peek of what we have in store up front. Isn't that stunning? 55-inch pillar-to-pillar infotainment. I mean, that right there is going to make me want to get behind the wheel of this incredible SUV. Let's go have a look up front. Now, it does have these soft closed doors, so all we have to do is just give them a little push, and they're going to close up for us automatically. Again, to show you the power opening door again. Isn't that neat? Some little things. I mean, I don't know. That's why you buy an Escalade. Panoramic sunroof. We have speakers in the headrest as part of that AKG audio system. And then great looking seating up front for the driver and passenger. Power driver's seat. We have a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel, as you would expect, of course. And that's hooked up to a 2-driver memory system with the easy entry exit assist. Now, hopping in, it's kind of hard to tell where we start here with the Escalade. Let's go with safety features. Let's start here. Forward and rear emergency braking, pedestrian warning, bike detection, all of that, of course, the advanced safety features. We have the intersection assist as well. So as you pull into an intersection and you're trying to make a left-hand turn, you're sitting in that left-hand lane and you can't really see around the car on the other side. As you pull out, if the sonar detects a car coming, it'll stop for you. So that way you don't go pulling into the intersection with oncoming traffic. Blind spot warning, of course, but not only that, we have a blind spot camera system. So when we put this into drive and I put on my turn signal, we have the camera activated under each corresponding side view mirror. So that way you can make a nice and safe, easy lane change. We have the 360 camera system on this as well. Obviously, being a bigger vehicle, you want that big camera system. We have the automatic parking too. So if you are a little intimidated at parking a vehicle of this size, why not let the Escalade do it for you? It will be able to pull in or parallel park into a parking spot and also exit that parking spot for you as well. So not only park, but exit the parking spot to really take that intimidation factor away from driving a little bit bigger vehicle like this. Lane keeping assist, all those features you would kind of expect. We do have Super Cruise on this as well. So that is a very highly regarded semi-autonomous driving system. It works all over North America. It essentially uses GPS to understand what is coming up, and it will take the wheel for you and do all of the turning, as well as activate your adaptive cruise control and keep a nice safe distance from the vehicle in front. Obviously, recommend always keep your hands on the wheel, but let the Escalade do the turning for you. You'll never know how much input you put into the steering wheel until it starts doing it for you. And it's just a beautiful, relaxing drive with the Super Cruise. Let's continue talking about the steering wheel. Leather wrapped heated steering wheel, of course, as you would expect. We've got great haptic controls here on the steering wheel as well. Our radio controls here on the other side. And then our Super Cruise LEDs are right up here. Now, just above that, we have a fantastic heads-up display system. I believe it's 15 inches of information. You can see right there the speedometer. It's got the, speed limit assist as well. It's going to show you some of the safety features that are activated, your navigation, your radio controls. All that is going to be displayed here. That's, of course, customizable for the brightness, the height, or you can turn that off altogether if you wish. Now, let's go down here to our driver's knee. We're going to show you some of these controls here. So the first and easiest one, it does have an integrated trailer brake controller. So as I mentioned, if you're going to be towing, we already have the trailer brake controller in here, which is a fantastic thing to have. This is our four-wheel drive selection here, or you can put it in automatic. This is our drive mode. I'll show you that in just a moment. But then here is where we can raise or lower that air ride suspension. So you can raise or lower the vehicle right here. If you encounter perhaps some off-road, a little bit bigger rocks, things like that, raise up the suspension. If you're touring on the highway, drop it down if you like. But all of that, again, is combined with our drive mode. So if we go over here to our center screen, let's adjust the drive modes. Now you can see Sport, Off-Road, Tow and Haul mode, My mode, which is a customized one for just what you like, and then Touring. And all of these modes will adjust the suspension, the engine, according to which one you have selected. So it really does take the guessing out of it, but those are fantastic. My gosh, sometimes the drive modes are a little bit, how do I put this? They work but don't work. The Escalade drive modes really do customize your drive experience in this Escalade. Our driver's gauges here. So a nice and simple driver's gauge. There's nothing complicated about this. Your RPM, your speedometer, and then we look over here to the right. It gives us our audio system and what's being played here. Our fuel range is all down there. I mean, it's just really nice and cleanly laid out. And as we continue through our 55-inch pillar-to-pillar display, we've got our clock and our date adjustment there. Our infotainment for the driver essentially is what we're kind of looking at. And then we have a secondary screen for the passenger in the front. Now, this can display video as you drive. However, when you are in drive and the video is playing, this area here to the driver is tinted and you cannot see it. It's a really, really cool piece of tech. So obviously there's no distracted driving. The passenger gets to enjoy the video. The driver just enjoys driving an Escalade. I mean, not too shabby, a fair trade-off if you ask me. But then, of course, in park, this screen is still active and the driver can see it as well. Lots of cool stuff. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this, even though it's such an incredible system. I think there are a lot better videos that do a better job at showing you specifically what you can see from the passenger side without me getting out and going over there. So just know that the passenger's in for a real treat. Let's start to focus a little bit more about some of these great systems in the Escalade. Just want to give you a perspective from the driver's seat, what this all looks like for the center console. Again, beautifully laid out, nice big armrest here. And now we've got this other screen. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's go back up here to our display. Now this is all controlled either by touch screen or, more importantly, more conveniently, this fantastic crystal controller. So this controller here acts like a joystick, circle, left, right, up, down, push in as well. And then we have our little hot buttons here. This is back, home, audio, and navigation on the right. And most importantly, our volume control knob. So all of this is so nicely laid out because you're sitting here with your arm on the armrest and you just have access to all of this so easily. And it's so beautifully precise as well. So let's have a look at the infotainment screen. Let's go through a couple of these features to give you an idea. I don't want to spoil all of them for you. I just want to highlight some of the ones that I think are fantastic. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Google Play Store. I love the fact that we are connected to the Play Store. You can download all sorts of great apps onto the Escalade just for your own convenience, obviously. We have the My Cadillac app, which is highly recommended. Download that. You do have a free trial when you purchase the Escalade, but lots of cool things can be done through the My Cadillac app. Remote start, GPS location, all sorts of cool things. So definitely worthwhile doing that. Our camera systems here. So here is our standard overhead or standard view. Left-hand side gives you an overhead. Right-hand side is the rear view camera. But you can see here, if I go up, I can select the front camera. And again, this is why I say parking this Escalade is not as intimidating as one would think. You have an overhead view, so if you have to park into a garage, you can get nice and tight to the front wall without accidentally bumping into anything. We can go back to the rear side, or we can go down to even the, if I can slide it down here, the trailering view. So here we have the kind of blind spot view for the trailer. So if you needed to, make a lane change, this is going to make it much easier to do so with that view there. Lots of cool stuff with that view, or with that app. The Amazon Alexa's on board, the trailering app as well. It gives you a nice checklist and a trailer light check system, so you can do that. The ambient lighting that you can change in the Escalade is so customizable. You'll probably spend 10 minutes adjusting the lights to what you want and how you love it. But really, you can make this Escalade interior lighting all your own. It is so cool, so definitely recommend trying that. There's our auto park assist, built-in Wi-Fi, audio, Google Maps, of course, so that's going to give you real-time traffic too, which is sweet. And then the entertainment hub here. So that is just kind of an assistant for this secondary screen for the passenger. You can turn the power on or off and all sorts of cool stuff. Now, this view can be split by going right down here, if you see that. So it can give you a split view for your GPS and your audio, or you can just go dedicated audio and all of that, all right here. Really, really neat. Now, right here, if you look over here, see the right-hand side? Here we have different driver profiles. And this is really kind of the sweet spot for this infotainment, because you can set all of this up to your liking, and then you may have another driver in the household. Well, they can create their own profile. So the lighting, the audio, the Apple CarPlay, all that stuff is saved to their profile. So no longer getting in and having to make adjustments. It's all saved to a profile, which I think is fantastic. So let's continue and let's go to this secondary screen here. So this secondary screen is a really, really smart piece of tech. You've got your hot buttons down here on the bottom, and then you have the main information here. So here you can see it's on the climate control settings. If we click here, we have our heated or cooled seats for the driver and front passenger, obviously, so we can change all of that up here, and then the heated steering wheel. You can even adjust the second row. So if you've got kids in the back that are a little button happy, you can control the second row right from here. We have our heating and air conditioning. We have the ventilation, just kind of a nice cooler view of how that ventilation is working. We have our, where are we here? So here are some of the hot, I'm going to call it, what do you call that? Like the settings. So your safety, your drive mode, your doors, windows, lights, all of that can be kind of adjusted right through this little setting here. We can activate the auto park right from here as well. We can unlock our doors or even open the doors right from here. How cool is that you can open the door just by the push of a button? Isn't that sweet? And then our controls here as well. So all of this is just kind of your quick access system without having to fumble through here perhaps. You might want this stuff a little bit easier and more at your control, and that's all available right here through this really cool touchscreen system. Even accessing your cameras, you just push the camera button and then it throws your cameras back up there as well. All right, so secondary screen, what a win. Beautiful center console. We have a wireless charging pad right here for your cell phone. Love this detail around the center, around the cup holder. A little bit of storage here, USB port up top. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful interior system. And then last but not least, I almost always forget one of those features. Look at this, rear camera. So this is right tucked in above that integrated rear spoiler. It gives you the rear camera view. You can, of course, switch it to this if you like. But I love this. I think this is a fantastic. I have it in my car. It takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes of getting used to, but it is really a great way of using or utilizing the camera systems to give you that digital mirror experience. But folks, can you imagine driving this beautiful Escalade, whether it's to work, around town, up to the cottage. This is the interior you want to be in. The ride on this vehicle is stunning. The exterior and interior, it's just, it compares to none. And let's face it, there's something about driving an Escalade. It's just, I don't know, it tells you you're winning. You're definitely winning at life if you're driving this beautiful Escalade. I'm gonna hop out in the rain really quickly just to kind of finish off our video and give you one last sneak peek at this fantastic 25 Escalade Premium Luxury with the touring package right here at Ontario Motor Sales. Now what you have to do is come and take this out for a drive. Bring your entire family, let them experience what it's going to be like to own not only a premium luxury vehicle, but in all honesty, the best premium luxury vehicle available for sale. Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to see you at Ontario Motor Sales.